Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. I would recommend for today that you kind of go to your notes that I gave you last week and then just kind of review things because today's assignment is just a graded quiz and it's going to be on kind of things that we've covered up until this point. I won't have anything new on the quiz, obviously. I would focus on anything that's starred for sure on your notes. So like slide 3 would be good on your notes. What is homeostasis? Slide 4 would be definitely like worth looking at. And then, as far as the facts and stuff, I think they're cool, but I wouldn't expect those to be on the quiz. But you should know the parts of the nervous system. So these things would be like slide 8 and 9. Maybe check out the part of the brain. And then this one starred slide 11 as well. And so we covered all that in earlier videos. If you haven't done those earlier videos and taken a look at what I've talked about like last week, I would definitely go and make sure that you've covered that stuff. Maybe watch some of the old things from last week about the nervous system and the neuron and how it works. There is a BrainPOP too on slide 13. You can definitely do that. That should review everything that you've learned about so far. It's totally worth taking a look at. And then as far as anything new today that you could cover, the next slides are on the squid. So at this point in time of the year, we would be doing a squid dissection and looking at their brain. And I'll just go over some brief things with you here now before you take the quiz on the nervous system. So if you take a look at slide 15, you'll notice the brain is pictured here. It's surrounds the esophagus. Now the esophagus we haven't talked about yet, but in humans and in other animals, it's actually like your throat where you swallow food. So this is the tube that brings food down to the stomach. And in a squid, if you take a look at that brain, it's actually like 3 parts, but the main part of the brain is shaped like a donut, which is crazy cool. And the throat goes right through the middle of that donut. And then off the either side of the donut are these two, like, they call them lobes, but they really are like a nervous system bundle, a bunch of neurons bundled together, and they're connected to the eyes. So a squid brain actually has like 3 parts, but the main like thinking part is the donut part, which is just kind of crazy to see. And we would have actually removed that brain through the mouth of the squid if we had done the dissection. I do think I have a squid video dissection. I might post on YouTube for you if you do want to watch, and maybe do that tomorrow. Slide 16 is just some cool things about the squids and their relatives. So these are all types of cephalopods. Cephala means head and pod means foot. So these things are head feet. And the foot is actually the tentacle part of it. It's divided into a whole bunch of little tentacles and arms. But you're welcome to like click on any of those and they give you some information about each of the different groups: the octopus, the cuttlefish, the squid, and the nautilus. And then there's a BrainPOP video in the center about squid and like all the cool and amazing things that they do, squid and cuttlefish and other cephalopods. So that I'm going to leave to you on your own. I'm not going to quiz you on it. We were going to dissect things on it. I left it there just because it's really kind of just interesting stuff and it's worth taking a look at if you just have some time and you want to explore a little bit. So today's task is going to Classroom. Right underneath this video, I have a nervous system quiz, and it is locked, so you need your Chromebook, but just put in your name. Try and get your hour correct. I know some of you struggle with that. Click on whatever class hour that you have. And then the quiz is not too long. It's a few questions about the nervous system, so you're getting a preview of it right here. Okay, good luck, and that's your assignment today. Have a good Wednesday.